Hello, everyone. Welcome to D-Pad. I'm Rick, and this morning, there was a Pokemon Direct for Pokemon Sword and Shield, which will be coming out sometime by the end of this year. Normally, I would do this kind of thing as a stream. I would do this live as it happens, but I just got a new job. Today was actually my third day of work, so I'm watching this after the fact. It's late. It's hot. There's literally 3 fans running. It's late enough that Ben's asleep. I'm a gross mess. But I've been excited about this. I've been hoping to see a little of something new, but not a ton. Last time around with Sun and Moon, it seemed like Pokemon decided they were just going to tell us everything about those games before they came out. Also in like long strings of trickled out information, and those trickles were occasionally rather large chunks of information. So I don't really know what to expect exactly from this. My suspicion is we're going to get kind of the basic top-down view of the game. We're going to see a little bit more of our player characters. We're probably going to see our Pokemon professor for this game. I would be willing to bet that we get at least a hint of what the legendaries are going to be like. And I would be willing to bet that we see what the enemy bad guy team is going to be. Outside of that, it's probably going to be like a quick little tour of oh no, I forgot Galar or Galar. I don't know how it's pronounced, but so let's jump right in and we'll see what Gen 8 has in store for us. Let's see what we got here.
Welcome to Pokemon Direct.
Oh god.
I'm Ishihara from the Pokemon.
It's very weird to I haven't gotten used to seeing people speak and then have different words coming out at the same time.
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield
yeah.
games. To begin,
A little delay
take a
there.
Look at this video.
I hope there's a lot of video. There's about 15 minutes to be coming through here. So game footage not final, so there's still stuff going on. There's a subway. I wonder if that's a battle subway or a real subway. Okay, for a second there I thought that was How, and I was like, whoa, wait a minute. Nice, we got our 3 starters. Maybe that's our rival? There's a bit of an art shift in this game, I'm noticing. It's subtle, but our rival has a definitely different-ish looking face than... Oh, hello. Oh, I wonder if... Oh, wow, we got a lot of new things there. We got like a sheep, we got some kind of beard monster, and like a big old turtle guy. All right. Damn. So it seems like this is kind of taking some of the best parts of Pokemon Sun and Moon and Pokemon... Whoa! What the hell is that? Some kind of, I guess, raven, crow, something? Sun and Moon and Pokemon Let's Go and kind of mushing them together. Oh, interesting. So are we going to have wild Pokemon out in the open like with Pokemon Let's Go from here? That seems to be the style right now with RPGs. Dragon Quest XI did the same thing. Interesting. These areas look massive. These are... Oh, they brought trees back. Oh, dear. Ooh, we got waypoints now. Interesting. What is this all about? Are we getting like a Lake of Rage scenario going on? Or are these team raids? Oh, they're literally team raids. Whoa, okay. So it seems like they're taking some of their inspiration from Pokemon Go in a less immediate sort of way this time. Whoa, okay. What the fuck? So is the idea... Jesus Christ. Anyone ever play Rocket Slime? Or I think it was Rocket Slime Adventure or something? Getting definite vibes of that. So, is there like a dark force that's making these Pokemon gigantic? Are they going to do a thing where like you can do multiplayer and everyone gets one? Ooh. I think this is the first explicit use of... Ah, all right. I was going to say sports, but no, this is interesting. So giant Pokemon seem to be the thing with this game. This is huge. Holy shit. I hope it does. Huh. Some of the smaller ones look a little weird that big, but we got a lot of interesting looking trainers here. Maybe that guy's the champion, the one that's hanging out with Charizard there? All right, okay. I'm not sure I've ever seen the inside of Game Freak Studios before. Or just Game Freak, but...
Hi, I'm Ohmori from Game Freak.
Oh, Mori.
What did you think of the video?
It was pretty good.
Today, we would like to deliver the latest news on Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield to
All right.
all of you
I'm wondering
around
if
the
the
world.
I'm wondering
We're
if
here
the
from Game
old
Freak's
woman that we
offices
saw is
where
our like
development
Pokemon
is
professor for
underway.
this one. And like maybe the younger one is her assistant, or maybe the younger one's the
You can
professor
take
and
on
that's
the
her
role of the
mom,
main
or
character, who resides in the Galar region.
Galar. Okay,
After
like
choosing
gallery.
Grookey, Scorbunny, or Sobble as your first partner
So
Pokemon,
Grookey,
you
not
will embark
Grooky.
on an adventure to become the champion.
Did it all for the Grooky.
Your journey will take
a nice
you to
house.
vast and lush grasslands, towns in which you will find humans
Interesting.
and Pokemon working together, and many other
Huh.
locations
This seems like a
filled with rich
way more
personality.
fleshed out world than any other Pokemon game so
battles
far.
are the most popular form of entertainment in the Galar region.
Oh no, Woodhammer. Yay, it's nice to see
Stadiums
there's a
across
lot
the
of
Galar region
Gen
are
1 to
frequently
7
filled
stuff
with
available
cheering
immediately.
crowds that have gathered to witness battles between gym leaders and challengers.
Oh, I thought they were saying strictly gym leaders. Like, all
Excitement
right.
of these battles is often broadcast on television in the Galar region as well.
I wonder then, because it seemed like
The most exciting
big
part of
town was,
visiting
like,
a
very
new region
central.
is, of course, encountering Pokemon that you've never seen before.
like I wonder if you're going to fight all of your gym
To tell
battles
you more
in
about
the
some of
arena
Pokemon
there,
that
and you have to
reside
like
in the
get
Galar
them
region,
to go
I'd
there
like
or
to
something.
hand it over to James, the art director on these games.
All right.
Hey, Jamie.
All right.
Hello. I'm James Turner from Game Freak. I
Interesting.
worked as the art director for these games. There are a lot of never
Has-
before
so-
seen Pokemon that await you.
I'm not
in the
familiar
Galar
with
region.
with this guy's name,
But allow me to
unfortunately, but
introduce you to just a few of them.
all right.
The first Pokemon I'd like to show you is Wooloo.
Wooloo.
This
That's
Pokemon's
adorable.
defining characteristic is its fluffy fur.
So a little bit more
which is
explicitly
treasured by weavers in
plain
a town
sheep
in the Galar
than
region
than
who use it to craft popular
Mareep.
specialty goods. This
All right.
Pokemon here is Gossifleur.
Gossifleur.
Flowering Pokemon.
Okay. All right. So,
Gossifleur
like an
favors
English
places
Flabébé?
with clean air and water. And
Gossifleur.
its
All
pollen
right.
is said to have healing properties.
Ah, all right.
This next Pokemon is called Dreadnought.
Dreadnought. Oh, Dreadnought.
Pokemon.
Okay. All
The
right.
sharp
He's got sort of a
edges of its jaw
Oh, what does he remind me of?
bite off chunks of rock and iron.
He reminds me of oh
Vicious
my God.
nature
There's
makes it a difficult Pokemon to tame for all.
Did he
of the
say
most
this vicious ninja?
experienced trainers. This Pokemon that can be seen
The
flying
dark honchkrow
steadily
looking
through
thing?
the sky is called Corviknight.
Corviknight.
It puts its skills to use when working as a flying taxi
Ah.
to take the player back to any town he or she
Ah.
has previously visited.
Interesting. So that's sort of like
As
Zoom
many
from the
of
Dragon
you
Quest
already
games.
know, some Pokemon can evolve,
Of course.
changing their appearance and becoming stronger.
We're gonna see any evolutions. Whoop. All right.
Gossifleur is one of these Pokemon.
Oh my gosh. Gossifleur evolves.
Gossifleur evolves,
Uh.
it
Uh.
becomes Eldegoss.
Eldegoss. All right. Okay. All right.
As you can see,
Kind of like
there are
a
now
cottony
small
whimsicott
seeds scattered
kind of
across
thing.
Its fuzzy head. These seeds
Alright.
are said to promote growth in plants and can revitalize both people and Pokemon.
Cute. All right.
That's all I can show you this time.
All the Pokemon I've
There are
seen,
lots
plus one more that I
Pokemon
think was
living in the
also
Galar region for you to
already
discover.
in the video too.
Of course, you can look forward to finding many Pokemon you're already
Growlithe.
familiar
We
with.
got Inkay. We got Axew.
I hope you're as excited as we are to encounter the amazing variety of Pokemon that inhabit the Galar region.
He sounds very excited. Huh? I hope we talk about those giant Pokemon. That seemed like kind of the centerpiece of the last like half there.
Meeting lots of Pokemon is one of the thrills of the adventure. And where you will find the
Okay.
widest variety of Pokemon out of anywhere in the Galar region is in a place called the Wild Area.
Ah, okay.
This wild area stretches between cities and is filled with abundant nature as far as
Interesting.
the eye can see. Different Pokemon can
This would put a
appear
really
depending on
interesting
where you
spin on a
are
Nuzlocke
and
if
what
the
weather
wild
is like.
areas,
Maybe
each
there will
wild
be
area
new
was just like one
discoveries for you
huge
each
route.
day.
Dramatically
Some of you
reduce the
may
number of
already
Pokemon
have
you can
noticed,
use.
But while adventuring through this area, you have control over the camera, allowing you to better search
Nice.
for items and Pokemon. Search far and wide in the tall grass, in the skies
That's pretty
above,
nice because I think
and in the
even
lakes,
in
where you
Pokemon Let's
never
Go,
know
I
what
think
you
you
might
I
find.
don't think you can touch the camera at all.
In certain locations in the Galar region,
Yeah.
a new phenomenon can be triggered.
Yeah,
that
let's
makes
talk
a
about these
Pokemon
giants.
Giant in size and gives it incredible strength.
All right.
This phenomenon is called Dynomaxing. Dynomaxing opens up new possibilities in the heated battles performed by trainers and
okay.
their Pokemon.
That
For more details,
sounds a
I would
tiny
like
bit
to turn it
forced,
over
but
to
okay.
Iwao, the planning director for the games.
They could have literally just called them giant Pokemon. That would have been fine. All right.
Hi, I'm Iwao from Game Freak,
Iwao.
planning director for Pokemon
Iwao.
Sword and Pokemon Shield. Let me tell you more about the new Dynomax feature.
By all
which will
means.
surely bring about all new
Dynomax.
strategies to Pokemon battles.
Okay. It's going to take some getting used to.
Pokemon from the Galar region can Dynomax to not only become massive in size,
What the
but
fuck?
also boost their power.
Okay. What's with the spooky clouds over their heads? I feel like that's
All
going to
the
be
moves
like
they
a
know
bad guy
turn
thing.
into powerful max moves.
It'll be cool to. I mean, it'll be really
Dynomax
cool to be able
can
to
be
see all
used
these
once per
different,
battle.
all these
However,
different.
the Pokemon will revert
move
to normal
looks.
after 3 turns.
Okay. Oh, we're getting some
So,
Battle Network style
You
stuff
need
in
to
here.
choose wisely when to trigger it.
So it's like Mega
Mastering
Evolving,
Dynamax
except
will
it
be key to becoming a
lasts only 3
full-fledged
turns out of the
Pokemon
whole
trainer
battle.
In these games.
All right.
Remember that wild area
Interesting
we told you about?
backpacks.
If you
I was
connect
actually
other
wondering if there was going to be a lot of
players, you'll find more ways to
customization
play
there.
them.
So I'm glad there's more
One of these
customization
new
back in this
multiplayer
game.
features is called Max Raid Battles.
It is a
in which
raid,
4
okay.
Pokemon trainers can join forces to challenge wild Dynamax Pokemon.
Is it going to be an online thing, or is this going to be...
In
Like
Max
you have
Raid
your switches
battles,
near each
the
other.
Wild Dynamax Pokemon keeps its giant form for the entire battle.
Oh, great.
Not only that, it also
Very
has special
dangerous in a
powers that make
Nuzlocke.
it an extremely formidable opponent.
Oof.
Only one of these 4 players who have teamed up for the Max Raid battle will be able to Dynamax their Pokemon in each battle. So coordinating
Okay.
with your team will be crucial. when
So
taking
only
on
one player can do the
powerful
actual
wild
Dynamax
Pokemon.
against it. So it's even more restrictive than normal against a
Using
much
your
harder
knowledge
version of
managed
a
to emerge victorious,
of
you get a
the
chance to capture the Pokemon in a truly dynamic
catch
action.
don't catch. Like, oh my god. All right. Can you
Pokemon
miss
take
on those
in
catches?
Max Raid battles also vary depending on where you are in the wild area and the state of the weather.
All right.
Among these different Pokemon are some that can only be caught after you defeat them in Max Raid battles. So
Huh.
we hope trainers will join forces and test their skills against a variety of Pokemon.
Interesting. And I guess the idea is that when you catch them, they're not stuck in
Raid
Dynamax.
battles
They go back to
feature
normal.
Strategic cooperative 4-player gameplay against a single Pokemon, which is a first for the main series of Pokemon games.
That is true. It definitely is.
It's going to be a ton of fun to use your Nintendo Switch system's local wireless functionality.
It is local.
to
Okay,
tackle
so you gotta
these
be there in
battles with
person.
friends in person and experience the excitement together.
All right.
You can also connect with other players over the internet to enjoy playing with other trainers from all around the globe.
Okay.
So I hope you'll try Max Raid battles with all sorts of other players.
Huh. Okay. I mean... Oh, hello. Are they related? Those two guys look very similar, too.
Next, I would like
Not
to
these
introduce
two.
some of the people you'll encounter on your adventure.
Go for it. Hit me.
This guy is the greatest trainer in the Galar region.
I was gonna say,
and
he's the
also
champion, right?
current champion. His name is Leon.
Leon. All right, that sounds
In a
about right
region
for
where
an
Pokemon battles are
England-based...
so widely enjoyed, his undefeated record in official matches is all the more incredible.
All
His
right.
popularity is only enhanced by his shining personality.
He's got a 1 on his
winning
shorts.
him the
Nice.
adoration of trainers across the region.
I like how many different like
It's
character
no
models there are.
exaggeration to say that he is the most prominent trainer in all of Galar.
All right. Cool.
The
Cool.
champion has a younger brother who
They are
also
related.
happens to be one of your rivals. His
One
name
of
is
rivals. Hop.
Hop dreams to one day
Okay.
become champion, just like
Hop
his
like
older
hops,
brother,
like beer?
and he trains vigorously every day towards this goal.
All right.
His journey through the Galar region
Oh, that's a
begins
cute
on the
little
same
train
day as
ride.
yours.
All right, I'm digging that. That's pretty cool.
On your journey, you and Hop will receive a great deal of support from these 2 characters.
All right.
Professor Magnolia is the professor.
Professor
of the Galar
Magnolia.
region
All
who
right,
specializes
okay,
in
that's cool.
researching the Dynomax phenomenon.
Of course, because they just
Sonia
research.
is her granddaughter and also serves as her
okay.
assistant. Their abundant wisdom and
So,
sound advice will
oh, he's got
surely
his
come in
branding on
handy
his cape.
throughout your adventure.
That's hilarious. They always just make the Pokemon, the professor just focus on whatever the new thing is for that generation, so that sounds about right. So do all the
Next,
gym
I
leaders
would like
wear
to talk
sports
about the
attire
Pokemon
when they
gyms in
they
the Galar
battle?
region. You and your rival will need to take on the Pokemon gyms throughout the region
Okay.
in order to achieve your goal.
So each of
becoming
these
champion.
stadiums is a gym. Oh, or maybe
These
that's
gym stadiums are constructed in very special locations that allow for Pokemon to be Dynamaxed.
okay.
The gym leaders also have extremely powerful Dynomax Pokemon
Well,
on their
yes.
teams, so you will need to counter them with some of your own.
All right. This seems incredibly dangerous. Imagine
Battles
someone.
between two Dynomax Pokemon are explosive.
Yeah,
and
seriously.
Cause the energy and excitement in the stadium to reach its peak.
Imagine fucking Fire Blast, Max Fire Blast, just
Let me
incinerating
introduce one of
the
gym
crowd.
leaders to you. This is the grass-type expert, Milo.
All right.
This gym leader is all about enjoying battles alongside his trustworthy Pokemon. You will
Cool.
have to overcome his tenacious fighting style to continue your journey.
All right. Trying to think if they've done grass as
Look
the first
forward
one
to
outside
facing
of
many more heated
Gen
battles
5.
against gym leaders over the course of your
I
adventure.
don't remember.
We've shown off quite a bit today, but I
Yeah.
have one
But-
more video I would like you to see.
Yay. Let's see.
Please
Either
take
the
a
bad
look.
guy or the legendary, maybe? Or, with it being Masuda, maybe something to do with shinies? That is really... Oh, here we go. This has got to be our legendary. What? Is that our... And this is our sword one? Ooh, I like that one a lot. I'm not really feeling the shield one, but I'm digging the sword one a lot. All right. Are they both wolves? It's kind of hard to tell with the other one. The other one's got more of like a dog-lion kind of thing. I guess a wolf is just a wild dog, really, but... Oh, okay, I was going to say, like, is there another legendary about to drop in?
The two Pokemon you saw
All
in
right.
the video just now are in fact legendary Pokemon of the Galar region.
Well, yeah.
Zacian and Zamazenta.
Zacian and Zamazenta. That's going to be hard to remember.
Look forward
Zacian
to discovering for yourself
and
just what
Zamazenta.
role Zacian and Zamazenta will play in the story.
I mean, they seem to be like guardian spirit Pokemon, some kind of thing like that.
I hope you enjoyed today's Pokemon Direct.
I did.
Of course, what we revealed today is just a small part of what you will find.
How
in
embarrassing
Pokemon
would it be if
Sword
that was a
and
huge
Pokemon
part
Shield.
and that was like 90% of the game?
There are many more Pokemon. and
One gym
interesting
leader, your
characters for you to
legendary,
discover in the
and a couple big
gallery.
battles.
We're putting everything we've got here at Game Freak into making Pokemon Sword and Pokemon Shield
Yeah.
a game that everyone around the world will enjoy.
I am digging the game map. The game map is pretty cool. All right.
Please look forward to it.
All right. Oh,
Thanks to all of our guests from Game Freak. Finally, I would like to announce the release date.
oh,
Pokemon Sword and Pokemon
November
Shield
15th.
will
Okay.
be available on November 15th.
Interesting. That seems
2019.
about right. They usually release
Global
Pokemon games in November.
simultaneous Release.
All right.
Starting today, you can
Oh.
pre-order a special double pack. Stay
Neat.
tuned for more information.
That's pretty cool.
I hope you will look forward to your new Pokemon adventure in the Galar region.
All right.
Thank
Okay.
you for watching.
Huh. So that was pretty interesting. That's some. There's some game footage in this video. Is not final. Yeah. Some interesting stuff going on there. The game world is absolutely massive. That is one thing that stood out to me right away. Was like everything is huge. Those wild areas are just gigantic, and I think that'll certainly, like I said before, that might put an interesting spin on how we play the game, how anyone who does a Nuzlocke of it plays the game. It really depends how/if they subdivide those areas up. They might not. They might just be like, yeah, screw it. It's one massive, like, oh, it's Southern Galar, which would be interesting because if they don't have actual routes, then that, I don't know. Obviously, we'll have to see how things go from here, how other announcements come out. Between the legendaries, Zacian looks pretty rad, the Wolf with the Sword. I've already forgotten the name. It was immediately forgettable. The Shield one, wasn't as big a fan of that. I guess it makes sense. Both the Sword and Shield logos have like a wolf's head on it, so it makes sense that they are wolves, as the legendaries themselves. The Dynomax thing is interesting. It feels like they're trying to do Mega Evolution without Mega Evolution being quite as much of a game breaker. What I imagine is going to happen, it sort of seems like a halfway point between Mega Evolution and Z Power, where rather than like if you mega evolve a Pokemon and the other player, your combatant or whoever has already done their mega evolution and they've fainted or whatever, you're kind of just screwed at that point. Like you're up against a mega evolved Pokemon with hugely boosted stats. The odds of you being able to deal with that and be done with it are really low. So this seems to be a way to mix and match those, as opposed to the Z moves, which were really good, but just were like dink and you get your one and you're done. So I'm intrigued to see how that changes things in battle. Those max raids are going to be interesting as well, just because if you don't have four players nearby, I imagine that's going to be substantially harder, especially if you're by yourself. So I think that's going to be something to watch out for. I'm curious what the other gyms look like. It sounds like those football stadiums are kind of what the gyms are going to look like, which is fitting for the region, but it's also kind of a bummer. I really do like the earlier generations, like kind of slightly puzzly, slightly mazy sort of gyms. I do like that a lot. I'm glad that character customization seems to be back. I meant to mention that before we got started, that character customization would be good to see returning, and it looks like there is. I mean, there were different backpacks, hats, shirts, everything. So that'll be pretty cool. It's always nice to be able to, make your player character seem a little bit more unique. I think it's going to feel like a more refreshing departure from the norm than Sun and Moon or Pokemon Let's Go have felt like. I mean, obviously we didn't see a ton of how wild battles function outside of like the max raids, but yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting too, because a lot of times lately, especially, the champions had a pretty direct involvement in the game. About, I think, half the time out of the last several of them, they've had something to do. They or an Elite Four member has had something to do with the evil team that's involved. We didn't see any of that this time. So I'm curious how that's going to work into it. I'm wondering if they're going to bring an old team back, or if they're going to do another new team for this. I'm just going to call it. I'm going to guess. I'm going to call it Team Fang. Maybe Team Clang. Maybe both of them for the Wolves and Sword and the Shield. I don't know. Something that rhymes with that. It probably won't be. They usually go for a more abstract kind of name for it. But I think that's about all I got to say for this. I'm pretty excited about it. November 15th. That's only 5 months from now. So there's not a lot of time. I'm actually really excited that the most major aspects of the game have been kept under wraps. Most of we only saw, 4 new Pokemon? 5 if you count the evolution, plus the 2 legendary Pokemon there. So we didn't see any pseudo-legendaries. We didn't see any mythical Pokemon. We didn't see any of the starter evolutions or anything. So there's a lot of mystery still left, and I kind of hope it stays that way for a good chunk of the lead up to the release of the game. I like to be surprised by these. So let me know what you think of the Pokemon Direct down below in the comments where they go. They go somewhere down this way, unless you're watching this on a console or something, in which case you don't get to, because I don't know. They just decided there wasn't going to be a thing that they could do. But yeah, thank you guys for watching. I'm looking forward to this, and I hope you are too. Tell me what you're looking forward to. Maybe we agree. Maybe we disagree. Maybe we hate something different from each other. Bye.